Hi, I'm Carda. I'm a pitcher and I'm a Tokyo Olympic silver medalist and currently still play on our national team to this day. Honestly, when I grew up, I can't look back and tell you like a specific person that I really looked up to. Women were not really on TV, or it wasn't an easy thing for me to go to professional women's sporting events. So looking back, I can't really think of a specific women in sport that I really did look up to. But when I went to college, I went to UCLA, and Lisa Fernandez was one of the greatest all-time players in our softball sport, and she was the coach at UCLA. And so when I got there, I think I really started to understand the impact that Lisa Fernandez had, and then learned more about the history of our sport and all of the great athletes that have played. But growing up, I wish I had more women in front of me to be able to look up to, but unfortunately I didn't have access to be able to do that. It wasn't until later in my college career that I fully understood that. My personal journey as a female athlete has been hard, I would say. I have never had it easy. I've always been the hardest worker in the room, but it's been a tough journey for me to get to this level where I'm at. But it's also been incredible because I have worked hard, and my hard work has paid off, and I have gotten to be a part of national teams, played collegiately, played on the national team, playing overseas in Japan. There's so many more opportunities for women in sport right now, professionally, collegiately. And so I think it's been really cool for me to see the sport grow since I was a little girl not really knowing much about it, and then getting to college and really understanding the impact softball can have, to now where we have professional softball. We have overseas in Japan a great professional league. The rivalry between the US and Japan in the Olympics has been awesome. So just overall, the countries have grown, not only the United States, but everyone. So the competition is better. It's helpful that everyone else is elevating their game. So it makes it more fun for me as an athlete to play in my older years now, seeing how far the sport has come. I think maybe one of the biggest barriers for us in visibility in women's sports is just the access, the resources, people supporting us. I think we're finally starting to get that and getting the support financially because it has blown up. Women's sports is something people want to watch, and women have, again, elevated all around. There's not just one or two stud athletes on a team. It's teams and countries and programs of elite athletes all the way around. And so I think the resources, the access, the credibility of our sport has grown. And so I think people are more willing now to invest in us. And it should have been for a long time, but unfortunately, we're just catching up and getting to that point. But I think that the visibility of us with being on more ESPN, sport, any type of network channels now, the access to just watch women's sports is there. And so I think you're seeing that, and you're seeing more people watch it because it is just on their TV. And so once they watch it, they fall in love with whatever sport it is. And then I think it builds from there. And now you're seeing more actual financial investing being a part of women's sports, because it is so in front of people's eyes that people really do love watching women's sports.